Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. This is your buddy Crypto Prophet, and we are going to be looking at Decentraland. Before we do so, let's take a look at the huge market increase of about 5% in the last 24 hours. We can see Bitcoin has finally reached that $60,000 mark, and this is great for every coin. Everybody knows at about 7:25 a.m. it had that big spike to $60,415. And we're still seeing it above that $6,000 mark right now. And it's just a very, very big thing and a very big news for all these coins. All coins are going to benefit from Bitcoin and Ethereum doing well. So Ethereum's about at 1,900, and obviously it did reach. Ooh, did it reach? No, it reached 1,899. It looks like from the Coinbase graph that we're going to be using. We always use the Coinbase graph because it is beginner friendly. I just want everyone to know that now. But yeah, you just see increases, just straight green pretty much throughout the entirety of the price list here, price sheet. Litecoin doing huge things, about 10% increase. Uniswap 10%, Cardano 8%. We're seeing a lot of these coins really benefit from the overnight 5% market increase. We're going to go to our Decentraland and see what's going on there. And just while I'm doing this, guys, I want to say, remember, I am not a financial advisor. I don't give financial advice. I just give you guys the best and most up-to-date cryptocurrency information and news. But Decentraland is at a 23.53% increase. It went to 71 cents in the last 24 hours. That's a large increase. We did see it topped off at about 77 cents. And we did see that small dip back down, the little correction, and we're kind of rising right back up. So the good thing about rising up is you always, you're at a higher spot. So your next dip's not going to dip as low as the previous usually, unless obviously we're tanking or you're dropping everything. If everyone's dropping obviously all their coins, it's going to happen. But really, Decentraland is playing a key role in the market increase. I think Decentraland is a utility token that has a lot to it because it is an Ethereum token that actually powers the Decentraland virtual reality platform, and it can be used to pay for virtual plots of land in Decentraland as well as in goods and services. So this is a coin we've been looking a lot at on the channel, and there's a great reason for it. I actually have a decent amount of Decentraland because I believe in what it's doing. The market cap is at 1.1 billion. The volume in the last 24 hours sitting at 1 billion, and the circulating supply at 1.6 billion mana. So why is Decentraland doing so well? Well, obviously it follows suit with a lot of other tokens, and it's doing well because other tokens are doing well. But it also is a unique token, so it actually does its own thing sometimes. And that's why you're going to see a lot larger of an increase in the last 24 than the other tokens. But let's go to the website and see what we have here. So if you don't know what Decentraland is, you can create, explore, and trade in your first ever virtual world owned by its users. But basically, you explore, you create, you trade, and you can actually go to the marketplace and buy your assets, plots of land, and names. These are all the common names that somebody might want in the game. And then you have the, like I said, plots of land, and then you have the assets. There are a lot of assets, digital assets. They just came out with Atari in the game. They have an Atari casino. And I think there's going to be a potential for a lot of more marketing in the game. There could be stores, or they could be really advertising anything in the actual game itself. So I think there's a big future here for Decentraland. I don't know how large it'll go, but I don't think it's going to stop here at the 71 cent mark, or it won't top off at its all-time high at that 76 cent mark. I think this Decentraland ends up hitting over $2 by the end of April. For sure going to hit over $1 by the end of March, in my opinion. I don't know if it'll last over $1, but I think that'll be fine if it dips back down, because I think in April it's going to hit $2, maybe $3. With the stimulus checks coming in, you're going to see a very big increase, a price increase on Decentraland. It's not a bad time to get in now, as obviously we did see a dip. So if you bought the dip, that's probably the best time to get in before we make another climb. It looks like since the dip, we went up about 7 cents or so. So if you got in the dip, congratulations. If you bought way back here, March 12th when we did some videos. Well done. You listened at a good time. We've been making videos on it and following it since, that 30-40 cent price range, and it's good if you took advantage of that. But like I said, I believe in Decentraland. I think it's unique. There's not too many virtual reality platforms that have a ton of assets, lands, and it has literally Atari casino involved inside the game. People use this token. It's one of those tokens that has a use. It's a practical use when you have the actual game itself. So, like I said, long term, I do see this thing being around. I think it sticks around. If it keeps dominating the market, it's going to be absolutely massive. If one's able to come and snag some of that user base, then obviously it's going to struggle a little bit more. It's still going to increase because the amount of users over time, over the years, there's going to be more people trying to get into this thing. There's going to be more users, obviously, with the more people that know about it and the more people that come to like it, and with the updates and the news and the information that they're throwing out. You definitely see a future here for Decentraland. I see it easily reaching $5 by the end of this year. I don't want to go any higher than that. It has potential for higher than that. It definitely does. But $5 is definitely a goal you can set for Decentraland. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Make sure you leave a comment if you have any coins you want me to take a look at. There's been a lot of comments with coins you want me to take a look at, and I will try to look at all of them. From now on, if you leave a comment with a coin, maybe put the $ and then the, like mana, it would be the keyword, or the, I can't even think of the word right now, but let's just say the $ and then the token right afterwards. It'll be easier for me to search my comments. I can search all the comments by doing, the $, but just put, the $ before the coin, and it'll be easier for me to track all the suggestions down. Thanks for all the support recently, guys. I had over 925 subscribers just yesterday alone, which is just absolutely nuts. I really do appreciate the support, like I said, and hit that notification bell if you want to get notified before these things get out to everybody. If you guys are loyal subscribers, you're going to be able to get the information before Jim Jones comes in the next day and randomly sees the video in a suggested video spot. So like I said, just hit subscribe and get that notification bell so you can really get these videos as soon as they come out. And thanks again, guys. I always appreciate the likes and the comments about anything you guys want to talk about. You guys are doing a great job as always keeping it civil in there. And like I said as well, I always run these unedited, so I keep it transparent. So if I do have some hiccups, it will get better over time. This is probably day 8 of my YouTube channel, day 9. We are going to continue to pump out videos left and right. So thanks again for sticking with us while we continue to climb through the YouTube ranks. Thanks, guys.